What's up, Metalheads? My name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel, and thank you guys so much for being here. And welcome to the next knife sale. For all you guys who have been here for previous knife sales, nothing has changed except for one thing I want to point out for you guys. The new full-size bit drivers are here. These are a bit larger than the kits. They do not come with the kit or the bits or anything like that. These are just the bit drivers. If you were to buy one of these alone, it would be $25. That would include shipping. But if you buy one of these with a knife, you get them for $20. Basically, they're $20. It costs me $5 to ship them first class. But your knife will ship priority. So, you know, if you buy a knife and you grab a bit driver, it's $20 additional to add one of these to your order. Also, to all you guys who are new subscribers who have not been here for a previous knife sale, I'll tell you how that works. That's the only change for anyone that's been here for previous knife sales. Not really a change, just kind of an addition. They happen to show up right before the sale, so I figured I'd put them out there for you guys. The email address to buy a knife is listed in the description of this video right down there, bedcknifesale@gmail.com. There's also a list of every knife in the knife sale listed down there that will show the knife model, the make, the model, the blade steel, the scale material, and the price. Next to the price, if it has sold in parentheses, the knife has already been sold. So check there before you email me to purchase a knife. If you buy more than one knife, it's $5 off each knife. So if you buy 3 knives, you get $15 off. If you buy 5 knives, you get $25 off. If you buy 10 knives, you get $50 off. The only payment accepted is PayPal, friends, and family. Do not pay with goods and services. Your payment will be refunded. If you are not comfortable using friends and family, I completely understand. I get it. All I can tell you is I've done a lot of these knife sales, never had an issue, and I'm not paying the commies at PayPal any money and taxes at the end of the year. We're trying to avoid all that, so I get it. If you don't want to use friends and family, I completely understand. Don't send payment with goods and services. It will be refunded. So if you have any questions, ask around about me. I've sold hundreds of knives on here, and no one's ever had an issue. So I think that is about it. Like I said, check the description to see if the knife has already been sold or not. That's where the email address to email is at. PayPal, friends, and family only for payment. Every knife, if you buy more than one, $5 off each additional knife. And if you buy a bit driver and a knife, the bit drivers are only $20. So thank you guys so much. We'll jump into the knives right now. All right, everybody. Audio may sound a little different now because I'm now using the microphone on my phone versus my external microphone I use in most of my videos. So let's jump right into it. We're going to start out with some older model knives. First two are a company called Almar. If you're an Almar collector, you'll probably recognize these. This is the Almar Nomad. It's VG10 steel, G10 scales, and price on this one is going to be $200. These are more than 10 years old. These models are no longer made. The next one is the Almar Payara, P-A-Y-A-R-A. Again, VG10 steel and G10 scales. Also another very old model. If you have any questions about any of these or need any additional pictures, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to send those to you. Next up, we have an older Fox knife. This is the Fox Knives Predator. FX446B is the model number. This one has N690 blade steel, and it's called Forprene scale material. Very interesting filling. It also locks open, so you can press that up and lock bar will not move. Pull that down, and now it will unlock again. Price on the Predator is going to be $55. Next up, we have another older model Fox knives. This is the Fox Knives Gecko, model number FX537SW. It's N690 steel. It's G10 on the show side, stainless steel on the lock side. Shows some use. Price on this one is $115. Next up, we have another Fox Knives. This is the Fox Knives Kempo Bante. Model number is SLO-01S. N690 blade steel, G10 scales. Price on this one, $135. This one shows no signs of use. Looks brand new to me. Interesting knife, man. This one also locks open, just so you know. You got this little thing here you press up. Will not unlock now. Pull it back down. Now you can close the blade. Next up, we have another Fox Knives. This is brand new. This one's actually a fixed blade. This is the Fox Knives Marine Dagger. Larger knife. Man, that leather smells so good. Brand new with leather sheath. Price on this one, I'm gonna sit it over to the side. I only have one hand. Price on the Marine Dagger, and it's 440C blade steel. It's $60. Next up, we have some that do not include the box. This is the Sniper Blade Works LPC. It's S35VN blade steel, G10 scale, and titanium on the lock side. It is used, but man, this is a beast of a knife. It is heavy duty, thick. I mean, this is like, yeah, this is a hard use knife. Price on this one is going to be $210. Next up, we have a Masters of Defense ATFK. This one is 154 cm blade steel. It is aluminum scales. It is a button lock. Does not include the box. And the price on this one is going to be $140. Next up, we have a very old CRKT. This is CRKT 7503. It is a titanium frame lock with ATS 34 blade steel. No box again. Price on this one is $60. Then we have another fixed blade here. Sorry. This is I'm not sure what you call this. Taylor Sato is the brand. I think it's a Tonto Sawtooth from everything I can find looking online. Includes the sheath, no box. Price on this one is going to be $50. Then we have a couple sets of scales here. I do not know who makes these scales for the PM2, but they are very nice micarta scales. They have like a dragon scale pattern on them. They feel really good. Price on these PM2 scales is going to be $50. And then we have a set of custom scale division Spyderco Canis scales, micarta. Again, feel really, really nice. Price on these scales is going to be $90. All right, guys, let me pull out the next batch of knives. Be a second for you and a few minutes for me. All right, everybody, I am back with the next round of knives set up. And first up on the list is the Three Rivers Manufacturing Shadow. This knife is basically new. It's only been fidgeted with, never cut anything. Includes the extra springs in the box over there. Price on the Shadow is $300 shipped. Next up, we have the C&B made knives, Predator V2, 14C 28N, micarta scales. The C&B Predator V2 is going to be $60. Next up, we have the Kaiser Drop Bear in 20CV and Toxic Storm Fat Carbon. I have added green titanium thumb studs to this knife. Includes the original thumb studs in the box in like new condition. Price on the Drop Bear is going to be $175. Next up, we have some Tucson's, a Tucson TS68. Little fifth pocket knife here. Titanium frame lock M390 blade steel. Price on this one is going to be $65. A lot of these knives, if you search my channel, you'll find videos for them if you want more information. Next up, we have another Tucson. This is the Tucson TS191. This is a larger knife. Man, it feels good in hand. D2 blade steel, titanium and carbon fiber inlays. Excellent condition. Price on this one is $65. Next up, we have another Tucson TS385. This one's in 14C 28N, titanium frame lock with G-Mascus inlays. Blade steel is 14C 28N, and the price on this one is $80. Next up, we have the Tucson TS180, 14C 28N, Burlwood scales. I love that Burlwood, man. It looks so good. Tepe design. Price on this one is going to be $50. Next up, we have another Tucson, the Tucson TS190, M390 blade steel, titanium frame lock with beautiful micro milling. Beautiful grind lines, too. Yeah, bigger knife, but man, it's nice. Super nice. Great action, too. Price on this one is $90. Next up, we have three Tucson flashlights. The TS LED 03 titanium flashlight, which is $35. The TS LED 05 titanium flashlight, which is $40. and the TS LED 06 flashlight, which is also $40. Last Tucson, best Tucson I've ever felt, which is why I saved it for last, the TS 389. This is an integral that has been anodized purple from Tucson, not by me, with carbon fiber inlays, M390 blade steel, weighs next to nothing. Don't do it under the camera, Jamie. The best Tucson I've ever felt. I mean, it's so amazing what they did with this knife. So far ahead of a lot of other companies. Price on this one's $190. Next up, we have the Quiet Carry Drift Liner Lock. Price on the Quiet Carry Drift Liner Lock in Vanex Super Clean with G10 LC200N liners. Completely rust-proof knife. One of the best EDCs out there. It's going to be $220. Next up, we have the Pena large swayback M390 blade steel, carbon fiber, and titanium. Amazing front flipper action and jimping, especially when you're not looking through the camera to do this. Price on the Pena is going to be $210. Next up, we have an amazing Kizer, the Kizer Mini Thurium. This is a carbon fiber, some of the best looking carbon fiber you're going to see. Cross-cut carbon fiber scales, titanium pocket clip and backspacer. Blade steel, I think is S35VN. Let me verify that. Yes, S35VN. Reverse flicking action is really good. Thumb flick isn't as good, but reverse flick is really good. The flipper is really good. Yeah, amazing knife. They don't make these anymore. I actually have one called a Mega Thurium too. It's much bigger than this. But this one is going to be $110. Next up, we have a Knife Center exclusive Kizer Mini Sheepdog in 4V blade steel with micarta scales. And pivot collar is anodized like a gold color, bronze color. Light use on this one, but you know, these are hard to come by with the 4V steel. Price on this one is going to be $100. There's something for this knife coming up later if you stick around. Next up, we have a Spyderco Subvert. Originally it has orange G10 scales. This one has these amazing carbonized micarta scales. Some of the nicest micarta I've ever felt. I mean, absolutely amazing, and backspacer to match. A big knife, but man, is it good. I mean, it's a thumb snatcher. Quite literally, you gotta be quick because it just drops. Subvert is S30V. Price on this one, excuse me, it's gonna be $350. Next up, we have another very large Spyderco. Spyderco Yojimbo S30V blade steel, G10 scales. Amazing knife, especially if you have larger. I love the Yojimbo too. This is just a little too big for a medium-sized hand, or I would buy this knife. Just an amazing knife. But if you have a larger hand, you'll love this thing, man. It's such a good knife. Price on the Yojimbo is going to be $180. Next up, we have a Spyderco Manix 2, the Big Brown Bear version with 15V blade steel, brown G10 scales. Whoop, missed it. I'm so used to mine with AWT scales. They feel so differently. Price on this one, whoever buys this, put AWT scales on it. Trust me, game changer. Price on this one is $160. Stick around till later. There's something available for this knife. Next up, we have a Spyderco Para 3 with Maximet blade steel, gray G10 scales. This one has a Lynch deep carry clip and a, I can't remember who did that backspacer. Same company that did the one for my bug out. I don't know. Titanium backspacer on there also, but I cannot remember who makes it. But anyway, price on the Maximet Para 3 is going to be $245. All right, guys, scroll down on my spreadsheet here, guys. All right, we are right there. All right, Demco 80-20.5, the premium version, linerless with 3V blade steel, titanium scales, brand new with the box, of course. Price on this one is going to be $325. Next up, a Lingma Cuff 3.0, carbon fiber on this side, titanium on the lock side, seamless transition, amazing knife. Weighs next to nothing. Amazing action also. Elmax blade steel. Price on this one, $250. Comes in that pouch. Next up, we have a Cavista Bladeworks Variant PE2. Brand new in the box, 14C28N, micarta. Price on this one is going to be $60. They're not making these anymore. Next up, we have a chopped Sharp by Design Apex. This one, I think it was the clip point, and it was chopped down to the sheep's foot blade. Makes it look better, in my opinion. Titanium frame lock with these inlays here, which I think they're titanium also. Great detent, terrible pocket clip, but still an amazing knife. Once you get past the pocket clip, take the pocket clip off if you have to. Price on this one is going to be $235. These are $385 to buy them there. Next up, we have a ZT. Oh, missed it. The ZT0462 and 20CV carbon fiber that has some red in it. And titanium on the lock side, titanium pocket clip. This one is a flipper with a nice trailing point blade. Price on the ZT is going to be $275. Next up, we have an Urban EDC f5.5, the brown micarta version, M390 blade steel. What else do I need to say about this knife? They're just absolutely amazing. The micarta version is going to be $215. We have another one in the titanium. Price on the titanium version, it's also M390, is going to be $285. Next up, we have a Civivi mini bull mastiff. These are 9CR 18 MOV blade steel. This is brand new, by the way. Great action, great user knife, man. Flipper action and great reverse flicking action with that giant Fuller cleaver style blade. Price on the mini bull mastiff is going to be $35. Next up, we have a traditional pocket knives QSP Penguin with the milled, jigged milled titanium scales, thinned it up to also much thinner than the other titanium Penguins. M390 blade steel, murdered out, brand new, no longer available either. Can't buy these anymore at the moment. Price on this one is going to be $120. Next up, we have a Brian Brown Jaeger M titanium frame lock, Damascus pivot collars, M390 blade. Includes the certificate authenticity in there. Price on the Jaeger is going to be $375. Next up, we have a EMP EDC Nimble T M390 blade steel, honeycomb milled scales. Amazing knives. The Nimble is going to be losing my spot on my spreadsheet here, guys. Bear with me. $260. I gotta scroll up. Give me just a second here. Next up, we have the Chavez Sangre 229 M390 blade steel, G10 show side, titanium lock side. Has the non-skull clip in the box if you're not into the whole skull thing. Price on this one is going to be $310. Next up, we have the Unlock Composites Mini Sheepdog Carbon Fiber Scales. I'm not going to open them up. If you need to find them, go on Google Unlock Composites. Here's their name. Carbon fiber scales, and you'll find them for the Mini Sheepdog. If you need pictures, email me at the email address in the description below. I'll send you pictures. We also have Unlock Composite scales for the Baby Banter that are carbon fiber. Oh, these are for the Mini Sheepdog. The price is going to be $40. For the Baby Banter, these actually have tweezers inside them. Price for the Baby Banter carbon fiber scales is $35. They are also Unlock Composites. Then we also have Sharp Dress Knives Pair 3 scales here. These are called, these are G10, and they're called Super Grip. They're black. They are super grippy. Price on these Sharp Dress Knives scales for the Pair 3 is going to be $50. Then we have some Flytanium Lotus scales for the Paramilitary 3, titanium scales for the Paramilitary 3, or Pair 3. Price on the Pair 3 Lotus scales is going to be $50. And then we have a Manix 2 OCD for EDC upgrade kit with the titanium cage, a couple different scales to adjust your spring tension, and a ceramic ball. Price on this is going to be $35. We have a wire replacement clip for Spyderco from RGT, titanium. Price on it is $45. And another of the exact same clip except in Damascus. Price on this one is $110. All right, guys, I gotta set some more knives up. I'll be right back. All right, guys, this is going to be the last segment here. This is the last batch of knives. Let's jump right into it. First up, we have the Reate EXO. This is the original EXO, non-locking. This thing is brand new. It's 3V blade steel, titanium, and micarta. Price on this is going to be $260. Next up, we have the Tuya Big Belly. Some of the best axis lock action I've felt. This is up there with the best of them here. Integral carbon fiber handle. That's all one chunk of carbon fiber. Blade steel on the Big Belly is M390. Price on this is going to be $235. Next up, we have the Bestech Exploit. Got my fingerprints on it, but never been used or cut anything. This is S35VN blade steel, titanium handle. Nice knife, man. Great front flipping action. $210 on the Bestech Exploit. Next up, we have one of the titanium penguins, 154 cm blade steel, titanium frame lock penguin. Price on the penguin is going to be $85. Next up, we have the Spartan Blades Palace, made in USA, S45 VM blade steel, aluminum handles, American made, button lock. Has a little button stick, but it's brand new. That button stick will break in. Very glassy action though. Price on the Palace is $245. Next up, we have the Miguron Vaso, a little gentleman's front flipper. DC53 blade steel, micarta scales. Price on this one is $27. Next up, we have the Spyderco Astute, one of Spyderco's budget knives. The Astute is 8CR13 MOV blade steel, G10 scales, stainless steel liners, and pocket clip. Price on the Astute is $40. Next up, the Bestech Lion, beefy knife from Bestech. D2 blade steel on this one, G10 scales. Price on the Lion is $40. Next up, we have the Benchmade Foray. One you don't see much about, but great action. Classy smooth action on the Foray. 20 CV blade steel too. Price on the Foray is $145. Considering what you pay for a bug out these days, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Well, next up we have the Cold Steel Holdout with fingerprints all over it. Those are not scratches, I promise. Very thin, very lightweight, very different from Cold Steel. It is a backlock, but you can easily do it one-handed. 4034 stainless steel for this blade, G10 scales, $45. Next up we have the Case Marilla, aluminum scales, S35V and blade steel, frame lock. Very different look from Case. I hope they keep going this way and come up with new designs like this. Price on the Marilla is $85. Next up, we have the Artisan Cutlery Centauri. Damascus steel. It is VG10 Damascus. Carbon fiber show side, titanium lock side. Very thin and slicey. Price on the Centauri is $155. Next up, we have the Spyderco Advocate, titanium frame lock with a beautiful orange pill finish on the titanium. Beautiful orange pill finish. The Advocate is, I can't remember what blade steel is. M4 blade steel. Price on the Advocate is $230. Next up, we have the Spyderco Patadees M390 blade steel. Nice little pokey knife, but small side. Liner lock from Spyderco, M390 blade steel, G10 scales. The Patadees is $155. Next up, we have an assisted, actually it's an assisted. This is a prototype from Benchmade. This is the Benchmade Emissary. It's S30V, aluminum scales. Price, I'm not gonna be able to close that one-handed, but it takes two hands to close it. It's not an auto, it's an assisted, but it's a powerful assisted. It feels like an auto almost. Price on the Emissary is $155. We'll set that to the side because I don't want to mess anything up. Next up, we have the Boker M4 Sherman. This knife is a literal piece of history. It is made from a Sherman tank from World War II. The blade is awesome Damascus blade. The blade is actually made in the USA. I can't remember the guy's name, but Boker had somebody in the USA make the Damascus, and they shipped it over to Germany, or I think it's Germany, and then they made the knife over there. If you look, I got a video that tells all about that. If you look up the M4 on my YouTube channel. $440 on that one. Next up, whew. All right, this knife right here, you just see it with the pouch, but it will include the box and the original carbon fiber scales. Now, whoever buys this, the owner will ship that to you himself. He wasn't going to sell this. He sent it for me to check it, then he changed his mind and decided to sell it. So this is the Demco 8020S. It has the original goat titanium scales on it. Man, it's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Bigger knife, just like the 8020.5, but larger. Great action. Elmax blade steel in this, by the way. Price on this is $900. Next up, the American Blade Works Model 1. Another one of these. 20 CV blade steel, titanium frame lock, made in the USA, $250. That's made in USA also, by the way. Next up, we have the Viper Knives Hinder Storm. This is a Hinder design collaboration with Viper Knives. M390 blade steel, G10 overlays over the titanium. Very different look from Hinder. Although it does have that Hinder vibe to it, though. You know, you can still tell from the handle it's done by Hinder. Price on the Hinder Storm is $185. Next up, we have another cuff, Lingma Cuff 3.0. This one has the original pouch and stuff with it, so it's a little bit more. This one's $260. These are Elmax blade steel, titanium frame lock with carbon fiber. Yeah, carbon fiber on the scale. Sometimes this light is hard to tell if it's G10 or carbon fiber. $260 on that cuff. And last but certainly not least, we have a set of scales for Spyderco Shaman. These are the Aramis scales, G10. Price on the scales is $40. All right, guys, that's it for this sale. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Email me at bedcssale@gmail.com if you want to pick something up. If you want a bit driver, include that in your email, please. And if you start watching the video and you see a knife you want, but you're like, man, I don't want to lose that. So you can just email me, say, hold that. I want that for now, and I will hold it until you finish the video in case there's something else you want. I understand you can't see them all at once, know which ones you want, so and you don't want to risk someone else getting the one you know you want. So feel free to just email me and say, yeah, I want this one, but I'm gonna finish watching the video, and I'll put it pending. Check the description of the video. There's a list of all the knives. It says sold next to it. It's already sold. If it says pending, something like that has happened, and I'm waiting on someone. So I appreciate your support. Good luck to everybody. I hope you all find something you like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I lied to you guys. There is another knife. I don't know how I missed this. The Microtech SOCOM Bravo. Price on the SOCOM Bravo is $310. M390 blade steel, titanium, carbon fiber, in brand new condition. Sorry about that. I don't know how I missed that. I left that out of the box somehow. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all on the next one.